River. Here we go.
Hello.
Hello,
So,
Roland. How are
Hey,
you?
buddy.
oh, you are from outside
That's right.
online.
We're
That's
here on
great.
the lovely banks of the Main River in
The
downtown
beautiful Frankfurt
Saxon.
skyline.
That's great. Such a nice river in
Yeah,
Frankfurt.
it's a
No
beautiful
rehearsal
evening.
room. All other bands are still from the rehearsal room. So it's
Okay, well, we like to do things different. This is
yeah, that's great. That's great, and nice to see that you have a nice weather in Frankfurt. I'm from home. Yesterday I had to talk. Today it's the last talk because then we have more or less all bands for next Saturday online. And the only band who have no time this week is Broken Promises. But I said we make then something at the Schanzen when they come on Saturday.
Okay.
sounds
Maybe
good.
make a small live Insta or whatever then with them before the concert. It looks like them. So you are two in the party or?
Yeah, our bass player's out in Egypt right now on a camel somewhere doing the holiday thing, sitting by the pool,
Okay.
sipping drinks.
Okay. But two is also good. I have from 1 to 5 people everything now in the live chat. So it's good that you are two. You wrote. We can talk in German or English, whatever you want. I sent you before the list with questions
Yeah.
in German.
Yeah.
The easiest thing is I read it in German, and if you want or don't understand, I translate, and you can answer in English or German, whatever you want. And I think it's the easiest thing, what you like.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
I can translate the questions too if you want.
Also, yes, can also. Also, some people are still joining. I see Thorsten is here and Anthony. Maybe some followers from you until I see only one from my followers here on Instagram.
All right.
Was Clemens.
Hello to all the fans out there.
Anthony Knoch is watching us.
Oh
It's
yeah,
right.
I know Anthony. What's
You know
up,
him?
Anthony? You got that 7? I know this guy.
Okay,
He's
then
one of my
greetings.
one of my old buddies. He likes the
Okay.
tennis.
You
Likes
also
that
make
economics too.
advertisement for the evening, so we both, I think, have some followers who want to join during the evening. Okay, let's have a look. Everything good for you in the moment? You feel good? How is the atmosphere?
We feel great. The atmosphere's great. We're ready to rock.
Okay.
I never felt better. I'm feeling great. Look at the weather's out. The girls are out here running along the river. They're getting in shape. I'm getting in shape. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Okay, wir also greeting some guests. Die ersten Leute sind schon im Chat drin. Und dann gucken wir auch gleich mal für die erste Frage. Lorbas ist jetzt 5 Wochen, ich glaube Anfang März, der Konzert im Lorbas, was in the beginning of March. Wie war das Konzert für euch? How was the feeling? How was the atmosphere?
It was great. We had a great time. Put on a good show. The other bands were awesome. The organization was great. What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. I love the sound there. The sound guy was on point, as people say. So I could hear it well. I think everybody in the audience gave us really positive feedback. It was nice and bassy. Drum sounded great. I'm always nervous when I play on somebody else's drum kit. It makes me a little bit nervous because things aren't in where I expect them to be. But I only broke like 2 fingers, so that's probably positive. I only hit the rims a couple times, so I felt good about it. It was great having the violinist Katia there. She was exceptional that night, I thought, and yeah, it was a good sound. When I listen back to, if I listen to the playback, I think it's just like that when I hear any concert. And in the mesa or anywhere you hear anybody playing and you listen to this, the sound coming back and it's not what you thought it would be, but our sound was pretty good.
Yes, I also have the impression the sound was good. Wie war das für euch mit den 3 anderen Metal Bands? Habt ihr euch wohlgefühlt? How was the atmosphere with the metal bands together?
Yeah, the guys in the other bands were awesome, super nice. Everybody got together and shared equipment, shared the stage well, managed the time well. Vibes were all good. We wanted to go first, try to warm up the stage for the metal bands. It probably made most sense. But it was also cool being the most different band there. We had a different sound than everybody. And I think that, yeah, it made us stand out a bit. So that was cool. It was good to do our own thing.
Yes, and you are not the first one in the Lorbas round, and Jan give you the wild card that you can come to the half finals now.
That's right.
Wie habt ihr davon erfahren? How you hear from it?
Yeah, that was really exciting to find out that we were on the wild card. Jan let us know, and yeah, we were super excited about that because we put it all out there. We did our best, and it was really cool to move on to the next round.
I think that might be one reason why we got the wild card is that we're a little bit different, playing a different vibe, different sound. For us, it's not different, obviously. I think we kind of grew up on this. Stu's from California in the north, up there where they kind of play this. It's a mix of rock and country and Americana, and I'm from the Midwest in the United States, which is a mix of, I call it kind of heartland rock, and of course Mike is from Stockholm, and then we have Martel, who's German, and Katja, who's from Bulgaria. So we have a big melting pot of different musical styles. Katja, our violinist, is a trained classical violinist. So it's real nice to have somebody there that really knows, is a professional. And then Stu's, what I say, is a creative one. He's really good at writing riffs and creativity of songs. And then Mike is also, our bassist, is a trained bassist, professional level bassist, basically. So we all come from different backgrounds, and we all have different levels of proficiency. And we mix that up, and we add a pinch of salt and pepper, and that's what we have for our music. It's different.
Your violinist will come also with you on Saturday to the half final then?
The violinist is coming as well. She's our star, so we bring her with us.
I think so, and it's more important now on Saturday to play a really cool concert, because two bands can win the next round to a final. And maybe we have the two winners like last weekend, and you get also some money for tour. The two winners get money then you can plan a tour with that. So it's more important than the first round, and you get the second chance. So it's great that you are with the wildcard back again. What happened in this last 4 or 5 weeks since the Lorbas? You played another concert between, or you made some new songs?
We met at our bunker, and I think all 4 of us brought beers, which is very rare, because normally one of us brings the beers. And but all 4 of us brought beers, and so we didn't play that next time. And then the next time we met, I think all 4 of us brought beers again, so we talked and didn't play too much. So we haven't played too much. We are writing songs. We're recording one song. It's called 100 Miles. It's called 100 Miles. That's set for release. I think we have it ready on Spotify. It might be coming out in the next couple of weeks. But I think maybe we practiced one time.
We practiced a few more times than that. Yeah, we're working on new stuff. Like Dan said, we're releasing a new track. Got to give it a shout out to Dan here. He writes our lyrics, so we've got a really good one coming out. It's a good storyboard song with some great lyrics. So look out for that soon, coming out on Spotify. It's going to be a good one.
Okay. There we are also for Saturday. You play other songs or new songs in the set on Saturday? What we can expect?
Yeah, we'll have a new set. We'll have some new and some old. We went through some songs that we thought maybe we could pull off, that we could play, and 1 or 2 sounded good and 1 or 2 sounded terrible. So we're going to add at least 2, I think.
We're gonna shake it up. We'll add some things. Always good to mix the setup.
Okay, so I can prepare to make some new videos with another songs. You also take some of my videos for your page. I have seen also Instagram.
Yeah,
from the Lorbas.
Yeah, and thank you so much for the great work taping those and sharing and supporting the bands that come through these shows. It's really great. Thank you for all your hard work. Really appreciate it.
I think everyone has advantage. I have it on my channel. You have it for your friends and fans. and so we have all a good time. And I think in the Schanz maybe the sound could be a little bit better. The hall is much more bigger. I think it's 200 or 250 people who can fit in, and it's I think 4 times of Lorbas or maybe greater.
Cool.
You have been in Schanz before? You know this place?
We haven't been in that club yet. We haven't played that club yet, so we're looking forward to it. We see here that our buddy Luca writes that "Wait for It" is his favorite song. Thanks, Luca.
We're playing that one. Did we play it last time?
We played that one last time. Okay. We're going to play it again for you. Come on
then,
down to the Schanz.
And Lucas, are you coming also to the concert on Saturday? You know if he's coming?
I'm sure he is.
Come on, Luca. Good times. We like it a lot.
Okay. Then we will all see us live then on Saturday in the Schanz. So you know the venue, also you know the advantage. It's much more closer to Frankfurt for the people. I think 20-25 minutes to go from Frankfurt to direction Hanau, Offenbach. And it's also a parking place, and also you can go with the S-Bahn. I checked it. It's from Hauptbahnhof 25 minutes with S-Bahn direction Hanau. And it's 5 minutes to walk from the S-Bahn to the Schanz. Then also it's very good to reach for all the people. More than less half the way to Gelnhausen. It was a little bit long way from Frankfurt to Gelnhausen.
Yeah,
that's true.
So yeah, hopefully, like you said, more people will come out.
I think Saturday it could be more people. Also, Easter vacations are over, so the people can come. And also can join via you with the ticket. I think it's still 10 euros if they buy the tickets from you in advance.
That's right.
And you get this time 5 bands because we have a guest band in the competition and 1 guest band. It's Certain Skies, also middle band. And so you have, if you say 10 euros, 5 bands, it's €2 per band. So it's a really good deal, I think, so to come and have a long and great evening there. You know, or you can just know how many people or how many tickets you sold, how many fans are coming for you? You planned?
Well, I'm sending out invites with my WhatsApp account and trying to get all my pub quiz people over there and some of my crosstown buddies and so on. But here's the issue, though. They don't know what order the bands play in. And so, you know, that's always challenging to get people my age, which is about 72, to come out for an evening to watch 5 bands. So I'm still working on it. But I would say right now we'll probably have 10 or 20 people come out. But I see some of these guys that are weighing in here on the comments section. I know a lot of them, and I would encourage them to come out.
There's Ethan Arnold, I see. Maybe it's also a fan from you, and he has to come, I say.
That's right.
That's right. Come on down to the Schanz, April 13th, this Saturday.
Genau. I can tell you from the last Friday in Frankfurt in das Bett from the first final, if you come early, some bands also change the slot. They change 4 with 2 or opposite. So maybe it's possible if you want to play a later spot or earlier, how we did it in Lorbas too. So I think if you are, let's say, before 5 o'clock, a change maybe is possible again, like we did it in last Friday in Schanz. The thing is, in the first half final, every band played again 40 minutes, but we have very less time between. We have only 10 minutes. Because Jan wants to finish with everything till midnight. So the start is 7:30 again with the first band.
Yeah.
And there's only small breaks. And if you're early enough, I think in Schanz all bands did before the concert starts a small line check, so that it goes faster between the sets then. So I think it's the same system, or should be the same system in Schanz, I think, so that the show is be faster with the 5 bands, and we have no breaks between 30 minutes, and we are still 1 in the night or longer there if we have too much breaks between each band then.
All right, we'll be there early.
I think so. At Saturday last weekend, it was a little bit crowded. There was Eintracht Frankfurt playing in Frankfurt on Friday, and it was also a working day. And the most people, or also the bands, came between 4 and 6. And I was also I planned a little bit earlier, and was also 5:30 then at the bed last Friday. And I think this Saturday I will be around 4:30 there, and maybe Jan sends via WhatsApp. I think he's for sure at 4 o'clock in the afternoon there, and that you can prepare everything.
It's in Schanz. It's in Schanz in Mulheim, east of Offenbach. I'm just answering Ethan's question here.
Yes, Ethan. Okay. The club is called Schanz, Schanz, and it's in a little town called Mulheim, which is near Offenbach, or part of Offenbach.
It's I think the next city or village. It's not big from Offenbach to direction Hanau. It's I think 5 minutes after Offenbach if you come with the car, and it's also 5 minutes from Offenbach east with the S-Bahn. The next stop, it's also I think 5 minutes or 25 minutes from Frankfurt Center with the S-Bahn.
Okay, good,
perfect. We all know how to get there.
Even you're on the list. We count you 100% in now. There's no way back now.
Thanks for your support, Ethan.
Okay. I announced it before. This time, 2 bands can win the first prize in the half final. It's some money to organize a tour. Maybe you heard about it. And chance is 50% if 4 bands are in the competition. You think about, or what would you do if you win the money? How you organize a tour? Where want you play, or places you want to play in the future?
I want to go to Nashville.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Midwest U.S., Ohio, Nashville. Take a tour through a road trip through the U.S.
Play a bunch of impromptu concerts on the top of buildings in old rundown cities, burned out Midwest cities.
Is it that the area in the U.S. where you come from?
Yeah, well, we come from different areas. We're about 3,000 kilometers apart, Stu and I. So I'm from the part of the United States that people fly over. So when you look out the airplane window, you can look down a bunch of green cornfields. If you see a little farmhouse out there, that might be my house. Stu's from the West Coast in California.
Yeah, but our music would do good out there. But in reality, to answer your question, we'd probably want to go on a tour around Hessen, basically around the Frankfurt area. That's where we have our people, and we can get our people out. So we've done gigs in the Frankfurt area, where Orange Peel, Das Bett. Where else have we played?
Keller, which is about
Keller. We've played at the Cave. We opened for Leonard Skinner down there. Well, a guy who played with Leonard Skinner, but basically Leonard Skinner.
Mike Estes. He was Leonard Skinner. He had a band called Skinny Molly. Good band, Skinny Molly. And he gave us the best compliment we've ever had, which is he said our songwriting is really good. Our stories are good. So I might have that put on my headstone when I die. Open for a guy that played in Skinner.
Maybe you can use also the context from band supporter. Jan has played in Elba Club in Sachsenhausen this year, 1 round. And also the final is in Darmstadt, 806 square meters. And I also get to know the last location in Griesheim, Darmstadt, Linie 9. I was never been before there, but it looks also a cool location. So I get to know also always new places if Jan makes the band supporter contest. So maybe you can use connections also via Jan, or with the locations where band supporter played. It's also opportunity to get to some places too, I think.
That's a good idea. Yeah, Jan has been awesome. He is super supportive. It's great that there's people out there supporting unsigned independent bands, and it's such a great concept. He's doing a great job. So we're very happy to be involved in this project.
Also, I get you make a good impressions on the videos, because Stephen Cole and Sandwich Life requested to want to play with you. Maybe you know it, or they.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've chatted with Stephen Cole a little bit online, but that's really cool. I need to contact him again.
So yeah, they are fans from you.
That's cool. Yeah, our music could match up quite well. I like what they're doing too.
That
You
is,
know, I like that band, the Hawaiian Pizza Party Film or whatever. They're hilarious. That band is
yeah.
hilarious. I want to see them.
The metal heads from the half finals that it's a crazy band. They are so crazy. They never have seen such a band before. And also the young band from Gießen who was in the half final said afterwards to me, that's the craziest band they have ever seen until.
Hmm. I like them. They're funny. I like their style. You should check. There's another band, and the last
Yeah,
show was
it's a
cool.
mix of hip hop, indie, and pop. Everything, a bit of it,
Yeah,
and
crazy
a
guys.
theme about everything about pizza. That's the most important thing. Pizza theme. Okay. You have checked the other bands for Saturday who playing with you in the Schanz?
Yeah, we checked it out.
So, so,
Yeah.
so you know one, the winner, No Man's Tale. You played together in
Yeah, we
Lawrence.
played with them. Great guys. Nice drum set. Hope he brings that one again.
I think so. It's also not so far away from Gelnhausen. Comes from the other side. Maybe Schanz is the middle between Frankfurt and Gelnhausen. So they said, okay, for them it's also no problem to bring the people. It's the same way from Frankfurt, I
Yeah.
think, from Gelnhausen to come there. So I think you both fill it with half the people. Maybe it's possible. And then we have from Darmstadt, Broken Promises. Maybe you
Okay.
have checked this video because it was the first concert they played in this constellation in Darmstadt. And you have seen they have two singers, female
Yeah.
singers.
I saw a video of that. I'm looking forward to meeting those guys and playing with them too.
Yeah, that's cool. That's unique.
It's very unique and it's very interesting. And it doesn't sound like death metal because
No, melodic.
it's for me it was such light metal or modern metal or whatever you want to tell it. And I'm happy to see it the second time now. I have better impression. And so I talked also with them in the backstage, and I think it would be very interesting. It's catchy with the two girls in front of the stage, so it will be a big surprise, I think, for the most people who see them now the second time. And
Yeah.
then we have yesterday I have to talk with them Lack of Senses from Mainz. It's yeah, it's also not a real metal band because they have elements from different styles inside, and also the songs are a little bit changing from part to part. And yeah, they're also playing since years. Also, it's also not a new band to say. And they're also happy to play with you all together. I should say from yesterday from the talk. And also, I think yeah, you have a good connection with them to Mainz if you want
Yeah.
to go the Mainz
Oh,
direction.
good. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
organize
Mainz
also
is,
festivals.
I like Mainz. I like the town of Mainz. It has a good vibe to it.
Yes.
It's super. Sloghoff is great. Well, that's more Wiesbaden, but there's also some Irish bars in Mainz that offer venues to play in. So maybe we should expand our empire and try to
It's
include
it's a good
Mainz into it.
old town, also a lot of locations, and so always when I was in Mainz at the concert, it was everywhere full with people. It doesn't matter where it was and when it
Yeah.
was. Also, Mainz is a good concert culture
Yeah.
with the people there.
Nice vibe. Yeah.
All right, we have two
Okay.
comments in the chat. Luca, no worries, buddy. We'll let you know when our next gig is, and you can come to that one. And Ethan, well,
Barrett, what's up, brother?
and there's somebody named Ver. What's up, dude? Ethan, the show isn't going to be streamed live. It's an actual concert, so you can come down to the Schanz Club in Mulheim and watch us. Although it might be filmed, there might be some clips that we'll post on YouTube after.
Yes, I also will make some videos again, but better you come if is he from Frankfurt? You know it? Where is he coming?
Yeah, Frankfurt area. Yeah.
Okay.
These guys are both in the Frankfurt area.
Also, it's 25 minutes from Frankfurt to
That's right.
go.
Yeah.
Also, if you take the S-Bahn like me, I take the S-Bahn from Hauptbahnhof. I think it's S8 to Hanau, and it's 25 minutes to go. And with the car, you can park more or less in front of it. It's in an industrial area, not in a city center. So it's very easy to reach with a car or with S-Bahn.
Super easy.
And
Good,
you can
good.
tell the guys that you get a ticket from you. Or if you want to really decide it last minute, you can also buy a ticket on the same day at the Schanz, if you want to decide it on Saturday last minute.
Good.
Perfect.
Okay, we have more questions, or read another question, because you said you have two.
Read some more questions. Let's mix it up a little bit.
I think we got through all the comments in the chat. Do you have any more questions for us?
Kind of the car means limited number of beers.
That's true.
That's one of the reasons I go with the S-Bahn, because it goes till the whole night. Every 30 minutes the train is going back from Hanau to Frankfurt. I checked it, so it doesn't matter if it's finished midnight or 1 o'clock. You will come back the whole night with the S-Bahn to Frankfurt, so it's no problem.
Hang on a second. We're losing you. Okay, we're back. All right. Stu's arm is getting tired. We're out here holding this phone up.
Can you hear
Stu's
all
got
this
long arms. Yeah, Stu's got long arms. I'm trying to hold it far away. There we go.
Dude, let's do
The other bands I talked via Instagram, sitting in the dark, always in the dark rehearsal rooms. So it's really nice because we have light till 8:30 now outside.
Yeah.
That you are standing in front of the skyscrapers, or what's behind you?
That's right. Yeah.
There's the skyline right there.
Skyline.
Frankfurt skyline on the river. Can you hear all the swans?
Yes.
So Ethan, the show starts at 7:30, but we don't know exactly what time we're going to play. We'll probably try to play first though again. So come on down early, 7:30.
Yes. The best is you come early, because we cannot fix the time, because it's decision when all the bands are there. If they change some slots or they get the first slot, is the most bands won't have the first slot. So if you play like in Lorbas at the first, so it was fixed. The same was last Friday, because the band from Gießen said, okay, also it's the fans want to go back, not in the night, so they want to play first.
Yeah.
And so they changed the slots. It could be very high chance that you can play, I think, at the first, like in Lorbas. It was also possible last time that you got a slot then. So I think it would be good to be at 7 o'clock. It's opening, so you come between 7 and 7:30. Then you don't miss nothing then.
Perfect. Welcome, Dave and Monte and Attila, to the chat.
Okay. After the half final, you have any plans or concerts in Frankfurt or something prepared for the summer?
So our passion, well, I don't want to speak for the others too much, but I can say a lot of our passion is in writing new songs, and recording them. I think that's where we're kind of the happiest at times. And so we released a few years ago an album called Not Every Story is a Lie, which you can see right here.
You could get that on Spotify.
And we released that, and now we've as we said, we are releasing one song at a time, one song every 2 or 3 months. So we have another song called 100 Miles that's ready to go. We have about 20 different ideas, but I think we have about 2 more that we want to cut, 1 or 2 more that we want to cut, and then we're going to release a set of songs, like it is an album.
The goal is to have another album release party at the end of this year, right, Dan?
That's right. Yeah,
we'd like to do it,
and I'd like to do it online too. I'm just telling him now. But what would be nice is to broadcast it, like we're doing now, and then we have somebody interview and we talk about each individual song, what the message is, what the storyline is, and a little bit about ourselves and so on. So we could kind of like a Rockline with Matt Pinfield. You know Matt Pinfield? So something like that. It would be kind of nice to broadcast something as well as have a live, gig. But we are writing songs essentially, and I think that's where a lot of our passion is writing songs.
We spend a lot of time on crafting really good stories. That's our goal. So not only should the music stand on its own as just melodies and rhythmic and chord structure, but also every single word we argue about. So we try to get the stories as best down as we could. Like I said before, Dan writes all the lyrics, and together we write the music, and we marry those ideas together. So we have an unconventional structure with the drummer writing the text and marrying it all together. But at the end of the day, the product is stands on its own. It's hard to get done though. We're slow at it, but we're looking forward to releasing album 2 at the end of this year.
So we will wait for a new album end of the year maybe, or beginning of next year.
Album title yet, Dan?
I have a lot of ideas for album titles, but it's coming.
It's coming. Sneak.
It sounds
Unwound wound or something.
So we have only to wait for new songs a little bit more, and so it's only a thing of time when you finish with that. And
That's right.
hopefully in the winter time, then we have a wonderful. I think I would come to your release concert.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. We will invite you down for sure.
We'll give you a special badge.
Yes, and now we have Steve Cole is also switched now to the Insta chat. We talked about you before, Steve Cole. I said you are a fan of Wells Road now, and maybe you play together or make a concert something together, Aschaffenburg, Frankfurt, or wherever. So good chance you see there's something coming, a release concert maybe. Don't know when, but concerts are coming for sure during the year.
Yeah.
If you maybe come one round to the final, there would be a next concert at 11th May in Darmstadt. It's fixed the grand final.
That's a grand
so it's a 4 weeks again break between half final and final. So 2 bands coming from the half final to the final, and still we have 2 indie bands. You said Pizza Hawaii, you heard it. And the Dörftels from Worms, it's a new disco wave, and these 2 are still qualified for the final. And I'm sure minimum 1 metal band, if 3 metal bands playing on Saturday, will be coming to the final. And maybe also the people choose not always metal, and you are exotic then, no metal. Also, it's a chance. With no metal band that you can choose from public and jury, maybe also for final then. So we will see what happens on Saturday. And I think you have 5 days less, 4 days we have Tuesday, to make some advertisement for your fans.
We got to hurry up and advertise and write songs.
Here we go.
Yes. And Nada said, who was with us in Lorbas, you heard it. There's also Nada songs played. And so it's really worth to come. And if you bring more time, I think it's more or less 4.5 hours the whole evening with the 5 bands.
Yeah.
And in Frankfurt, Jan was finished 10 minutes before midnight. So it's a great chance if it goes also that fast, like last Friday in das Bett, that we get finished around midnight. Also with 5 bands. Also the guest band is playing only 40 minutes, and not the whole album. They had a release in das Bett at the beginning of March. And also the guest band in Frankfurt played also 40 minutes because it was their release concert. They have 10 songs and they played 7 songs in the 40 minutes that we get finished all around midnight. I think I would say is also the plan for Saturday, that we go finish with everything till midnight. That's more or less the plan Jan has. Okay, then I would say we talk more or less about everything. You have something to add, or you want to add something?
Well, I just want to say thanks for giving us this opportunity, following us, and the people that are making comments now and maybe seeing us and hearing us for the first time. We write the music for people to listen to the stories and listen to all the hard work and hustle and blood, sweat, tears we put into it. So, sometimes we write a new song and I look and I see that 13 people listen to it, but I kind of wonder why sometimes we spend so much time doing it, and we get comments back saying, hey, great crafted song, great message, and we appreciate all that. So I don't want that to be left unsaid. I want people to know that if they're listening right now and they go onto our Spotify account right now and they listen to some of our songs, that we're thankful for that. So thank you.
Thanks to all you guys out there, and thank you very much, Roland, for joining us tonight. We're really happy to be here with you.
Yes, okay. And then we meet us on Saturday afternoon for the first or third, second, three, 4 beers. Don't know how much.
Yeah,
That's right.
The good news is there is a bar in the backstage at Chance. Maybe you know it from your last gig.
Perfect.
And
That's not going to help our
hopefully they
playing.
have some
Don't
beers
tell
in
us
the
that there's a
fridge.
bar.
Maybe they have
Well,
some beers in the fridge for us then ready.
for after the show.
yeah, for after the show, not before the show. Sounds good.
I can drink also before the show. I'm coming with the train and with no car, so I have not to take any time to drink a beer. Also on Saturday for the half final, we can drink for sure one or two beer.
Sounds good. Let's do it. We'll
Okay.
see you then.
Thanks,
Thank
Roland.
you very much for joining the Insta Talks tonight. We see us on Saturday afternoon or evening for everyone who wants to join us. And then, yeah, let's see us live again on the Saturday in the Schanz.
See
Thank
you
you.
then. Bye, everybody.
Okay,
Thanks.
have a good
Bye.
night and
Bye.
a nice
Thank
evening.
you.
Bye-bye.
Say goodbye to the Frankfurt skyline.
Goodbye, Frankfurt.